Hi, in this class we will see how we can try to navigate from one screen to another screen. So let's go ahead and create a new screen. Let's add a blank screen. It says screen number 3 and we will add one more screen, screen number 4. So let's say we have to navigate from screen 3 to screen 4 on click of a button. So we will add a button here, make it bigger. On select you have to write the code is navigate and select the screen number 4, which is the latest screen we added, screen 4. Don't select the one which has the brackets, is just the second one, screen 4. And you need to also select the transition mode, which has cover, fade and none. I'm gonna choose none at the moment. We change the title to go to screen 4. Okay, let's fire away this Fi and click on screen. We actually navigated to screen number 4, but we didn't see because we don't have any controls on screen number 4. So let's just add a label so that you can see where we are. Screen 4, and this is screen number 3. Screen number 3, and this is screen number 4. Okay, let's do one more time. Click here and you go to the screen number 4. Pretty simple. Right, if you go and see the transition mode, if you want to do, you pick something else like fade. Let's see what happens. And you fire away again, click here and you can see there is a slow motion of transition happening from one screen to another screen. Let's go back and choose the another option of transition, which is cover. Then we fire away again, click on this one. As you can see, there is like a slideshow from right to left. Now we will pass a values between screens. Let's go to screen number 3. We add a text box here. We remove this. And let's say whatever we type here and click the button, it navigates to screen number 4 and also displays whatever we type here uh, by using variables. So we assign this value, whatever you type here, to a variable. Then we go navigate to screen number 4. Then we pull the value whatever is stored in that variable and display in a label. So we go here, we add another label here. So in screen number 3, whatever we type here has to be assigned to a variable just before it navigates. So what you have to do is on select, first you have to assign the value in the text box to a variable. So to assign a variable, we need to go set and choose a variable name, say test variables, and the value of that would be text input number 3 text. That's it. So you're setting the variable, the new variable, the test variable, to the value of the text box, which is over here, and then in the next line you're navigating to the screen number 4. Let's go here to the screen number 4. Now you pick the value of that variable, which is where test variable, and assigning to it, and that's it. So let's go ahead and fire away test this one. um, this is a test of hello world, and click on button, and there you go. starts appearing. So this is how you handle the variables. So the difference between local variables and global variables is local variables will be available only to that particular screen, and global variables you can access across the screens, just like what we did now. In the previous example, what we did in screen 1, as you know, we have selected a local variable to assign certain values and use it to change within the same screen, which is the variable change title, and if you see the color also is change color. So these are local variables, and the way you change the local variables using update context. And when it comes to global variables, the way you change is by using the set method. So that's how once you do a global variable, it can be accessed anywhere within the PowerApps application. But local variables is only applicable only to that particular screen. We will see one more example of how you can handle variables. Let's do integer this time. So we add one more screen. Here we just add a quick label to tell it's screen number 5. Okay, then we go here, we just add some text to say go to screen 5, and we say navigate to screen number 5, and transition to be none. So once we click here, from screen 4 it goes to screen 5. And here let's write a scenario where you keep clicking a button and the value of an integer is increasing by 1 unit. So let's add a button. Oops, sorry. Here, increase by 1, and you add another label to show the value. So in this case, first we have to assign a local variable. Is more than enough for this scenario. But the local variable has to be initialized first. So in this scenario, we have to assign a predefined value to make it to increase. So we can do this by going to an event by clicking on action, that is on visible property. So this, it's an event which will fire when the page is being loaded. When the screen is loaded, this event will fire. So whatever you want to happen when the screen is being loaded, you can write here. So in our case, we have to declare a variable and initialize it to 0. So let's go ahead. We say on the page loads, it says on update context, we declare a variable, say counter, and make it to 0. So this we have initialized on this screen load. Then we go ahead and add that to here. And then once you click that, click the button, that variable has to increase by 1. So update context, choose the variable where counter, and you need to add counter plus 1. So every time you click, 1 unit will be increased. Okay, we added the where counter, it's just a label. Go ahead and see the visible. Okay, that's right. So let's fire away from screen 4, clicking to screen 5. So as we land, the initialized variable is 0, as you can see here. Once we click, it increases by 1 unit. So this is another scenario where you can add the same variable, you can manipulate, assign it to the same value. Same way, if you want to decrease the value, say add another button, same here, copy the code, go here on click event, and -1. That's it. Here I just add away, increase by 1, decrease. So in this way you can manipulate within the same variable to increase or decrease. And so this is another example how you can handle numeric values. So yeah, this is a small intro on variables and navigations. If you guys have any doubts, please post them as comments, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. And subscribe for more videos, for more Power Apps video to follow. Thank you.